This one thing may mean life or death to your business. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. What is that one thing? Well, there's a lot of things that can mean life or death to your business, but this one thing is one that isn't discussed often enough. And it is also something that is very common if you have any type of partners, employees, contractors that you work with. This one thing can make a huge difference, especially right now. We are in a period of time. So I'm filming this in 2021, but we're in a period of time when, boy, anything is possible. And so many people are on the edge, anyways, with their business that one switch in government regulation or one change in how we're handling a virus or anything else, that could be the end. That could be game over for you and your business. And so it's really important that you pay attention to the little things that don't seem like a big deal in the beginning, but can really add up to something huge, a huge difference in your business. And this comes from a conversation I was having earlier today. Two separate conversations that I was having with two separate people in two different industries. One is in the real estate industry, the other one is in the banking industry, but they both brought up the same issue, and that is this: taking someone who is good at, let's say, sales, and putting them in a management position could destroy your business. Why do I say that? I'm not saying it's definite. I'm saying it could very well happen. And it goes the other way around also. Someone who is really good with management, if you take them and try to put them in some type of head of sales position, quite often they're different types of personalities. People with different conations, which we've discussed about here before. Conations is a term that's been used a lot, especially in relation with the Kolbe index, which you could find out more. Go look up Kathy Kolbe, both with a K. Go check out all the stuff on Kathy Kolbe and what she writes about conation, and how that's so important that you know the conation of the people that you're working with, because it's the type of things that don't change. It's the things that of how a person handles work and how they function in a working environment that really doesn't change. That's hardwired. And it's not, there's no good or bad to it. It's just certain people are always going to be better at certain things than other things. And oftentimes you take someone that's just a star player in one area and you try to bring them up the ladder and put them in a position that is not fitting to them. They will crash and burn, and they have the ability to take down your whole operation with them. Okay, this is something you got to pay attention to. The thing I recommend doing is looking into the concept of conation. Like I said, Kathy Kolbe has some great stuff on this. You can go check out kolbe.com, which we'll have a link in the description for that, and check out all the details and the things that people talk about when it comes to conation. Because conation, it's very different from personality, and it's very different from cognition. When you're talking, that personality is more, she talks about it being the affective part of the mind, so part dealing a lot with emotions and about how we handle people. That's one side of the mind. There's another part of the mind that's cognitive, and that's, your IQ, the things that you learn over time. A lot of that comes and goes, right? The cognitive is a completely different part of the mind than the conative part of the mind. The conative part of the mind is how you function, and it doesn't matter if you're a child all the way up and through into and through adulthood. You handle things pretty close to being the same way. And some people handle certain situations, well, they just do it in a different way. And so this is why certain people are fit for certain types of jobs while other people are not. That's all conation. Look into it. It's one of the best discoveries I've ever made when it comes to running a business, and it's something I recommend all my clients when it comes to dealing with an organization. If you have an organization of people, you have to pay attention to where that person is coming from on a deeper level, the hardwired part of their brain that doesn't change. Because it doesn't matter if they want to succeed at that position, they oftentimes cannot if they do not have the cognitive ability to. So hopefully that makes sense to you. If you want to find out more about strategy, business strategy, and how you can really outline your business to make it competition proof, go check out my book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. You get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com. We'll be back here tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.